Hey Swishers, welcome back to another video of your WNBA Daily Swish, okay? We are in the finals, okay? We have our Seattle Storm versus the Las Vegas Aces, okay? Now, we almost thought that the Aces weren't going to make it in because it was a back and forth game between the Connecticut Sun and the Las Vegas Aces the other night for Game 5 of the semifinals. And it was eventually the Las Vegas Aces that held them off and forced DeWanna Bonner to throw up a crazy shot in the last 6 seconds of the game. Okay, so it was pretty fascinating to watch. I don't know if that kept you on your toes, kept me on my toes. There were some crazy calls, like that nonsense technical foul call on A'ja Wilson, I think in the first half. Yeah. I don't know if you guys are going to agree with me or not, but that call was a little bit they could have done away with it. Okay? They didn't have to make that call. But anyways, that's besides the point. The whole entire game was exciting. The whole entire way you were on your toes, you were on your feet, okay? Because the Las Vegas Aces really picked it up in the second half, okay? Now that we are in the finals, okay, beginning on October 2nd, on Friday, okay, we have our first game one between the Seattle Storm and the Las Vegas Aces. Now, who could have predicted this? Okay, and it never fails. You always have the number 1 seed and the number 2 seed that end up always going to the WNBA finals. And you know, I'm pretty excited for this one because this is a first championship. This could be a first championship for the Las Vegas Aces, whereas Seattle, they've had 3 WNBA championships before. This could be a 4th one. You never know how it's going to go down, and it's going to be an all-out battle to the very end, okay? Unless Las Vegas decides to do a clean sweep or the Seattle Storm does a clean sweep, but I don't see that happening in this finals round, okay? It's going to be an all-out battle. It's going to be all exciting. I think that everybody should pay attention to every single game because it's going to be crucial. Okay, here's some predictions that I've been looking at, stats and upcoming things that we should look for. What kind of things should we look for? What kind of things should Seattle be doing? What kind of things should Vegas be on the lookout for? Okay, first off, like I said, Las Vegas Aces, this is their first time seeking a championship, okay? They've been in 3 different cities, okay? Because this is a franchise that's been moving around, and I wish they stayed here in San Antonio. First they were in Utah, then they came to San Antonio for a couple of years. I wish that they had stayed in San Antonio, but, you know, business is business, and they were bought out by Las Vegas, and here we are. We're in the championship, right? Okay, we're in the WNBA finals, and that's just as exciting, okay? Like I said, in Seattle is a 3-time champion team, okay? So they've been here before. They know the concept. They know what they need to do. They know how to keep their composure during a championship moment, okay? Now, here's some key points. In the regular season, the Aces and A'ja Wilson were able to get the top seed because they beat Seattle twice, okay, in the regular season. That was on August 22nd and September 13th, okay, both times. But here was the factor on that, okay. Stewart missed one of those games, and Sue Bird missed both because you remember Sue Bird was out for 11 games for her knee injury and trying to heal up for that. Now they're both back. So what does that mean? Okay. Here's what that could possibly mean. Because when they were both missing, okay, when they were missing both players at that time, okay, it somewhat made it easy for Vegas to take that advantage, okay? Oh, Stewart's out? You know what? Let's mess with them a little bit, okay? Oh, Bird's out? Okay, that's fine. They don't have their top point guard. Let's use that to our advantage. And they did, okay, in both games, okay? Now that they have both, okay, it's going to be a little bit of a different ball game. You're going to see a little bit of especially now, because now all of a sudden Vegas doesn't have Dearica Hamby. Okay, that's a little bit of a game changer for them as well. Okay, so with that being said, okay, here's what we could possibly see. Okay, Seattle's spacing and shooting could present a bigger challenge for the Vegas defense. Okay, and McCautry, okay, here's the challenge for Seattle. Okay, Angel McCautry, she's been in championships before too. She knows how to keep her composure. She knows what needs to be done. Okay, but we don't start seeing her fuel up until, I say give or take, second half. Okay, she kind of starts it at the end of the second quarter, and then she works her way into the second half, and boom, there's no stopping her. Okay, now she can apply some heat and pressure on Seattle's perimeter defenders. Okay, she likes to shoot outside. Okay, she likes to shake them up a little bit. Okay, but she also likes to drive in the ball as well. She likes to cut to the basket. I don't know if you paid attention in these games in Connecticut. Okay, she finds a way to sneak, cut through the back door, and bam. Okay, she puts it up. Okay, and if she can't get it in, more than likely A'ja Wilson's right there to catch that rebound and put it back up for McCautry. Okay. Now, typically we see Hamby do this as well, but we don't have Hamby. So it seems like to me, McCautry knows, okay, Hamby's out. I have to step it up by cutting to the basket, by getting those rebounds, okay, putting up those outside shots, okay. So she knows what she needs to do, okay. Now, Sue Bird being back, okay, this could be another factor for the Vegas Aces, okay. Sue Bird is back and can bring the Storm to a whole new element. Okay, Sue Bird provides more floor spacing than Jordan Canada would. Okay, and I don't know if you recognize this, but she is very good at this. Okay, as a veteran, she knows what she's doing. She knows how to lead the court. She knows how to add that spacing to the court, and she's very dominant. Okay. Also, another challenge for Vegas, okay? I'm going to make this short and simple and easy and to the point, okay? Another challenge for Vegas would be that Dearica Hamby, okay, and I keep talking about this, is she's out for the rest of the playoffs due to that injury, okay? She's one of the top scorers, okay, averaging about 13 points and 7.1 rebounds a game, okay? And being that there's no Hamby, no intense, scrappy defense or offensive player off the bench, okay? She's very well known for this. We're known for quite a few surprises, some crazy shots from Dearica Hamby, okay? Some wild, throwbacks and, layups. And she's also known for shaking up the defense a little bit, making them lose control and causing those turnovers, okay? Now that you don't have that, the Aces are going to have to work a little bit harder, okay? And in some cases, Danielle Robinson and Jackie Young, they've been stepping it up immensely for the Las Vegas Aces, okay? So with that factoring in, and here's another thing too, okay? Vegas cannot have any sloppy passes. We've seen a lot of that against Connecticut, okay? A lot of sloppy passes, a lot of... they had a lot of turnovers the last game. I think they had about 16 to 17 turnovers, okay, in the game against Connecticut. They can't do that against Seattle because Seattle will use that to their advantage, okay? Seattle also plays a tight defense, okay, especially if you match up Stewart against Wilson. Stewart is not going to let it be easy for Wilson. Yeah, Wilson may be the MVP, okay, and she may have all those qualities within her, but if you put Stewart up against her, Stewart's just not going to be like, okay, you can have the ball, you can have the shot. No, it ain't going to work like that with Stewart. Stewart doesn't let you get past her, okay? She will block your shot, okay? And it's going to be a good matchup against Stewart and Wilson, okay? I would really like to see where this goes, okay? Also, Seattle, okay? Here's the other key points, okay? And we all know that Vegas does not like to shoot on the outside very much. Okay, they like to drive it in or take a close jumper. Okay, so with that being said, you have a team that's good at 3-pointers. Okay, which is Seattle. Okay, the Storm had 30 in 3 playoff games. Okay, if you tie that all together. Okay, and then you also have a team that isn't good at 3-point shots. Vegas is not known for their 3-point shots. They're known to drive it into the lane and get those easy shots, or get fouled and get points that way. Okay? They're very aggressive down at the bottom, and they do like their fouls. Okay? The only factor in 3-pointers for the Las Vegas Aces is that they have Kayla McBride. Okay? She's one of the top players who is a great, tremendous 3-point shooter. Okay? But if you think about it, that's not enough. Okay? That's not enough for Vegas to outscore Seattle in threes. Okay? It's just not going to happen. Okay? So, if you think about it, possessions are everything for the Las Vegas Aces. The more possessions that they can get, which means rebound, 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 rebound. I don't know how many times I'm going to say it for Las Vegas. Okay? The more possessions that they have, the better off that they're going to be against Seattle. Okay? Well, that's all I have for you guys today. Okay? These are just some key points that I looked at, some key points that I thought about. Okay? For the WNBA Finals. We're going to have to see how Game 1 turns out, okay? And I'm excited for Game 1, and I'm really, really looking forward to how it turns out, okay? And so, with that being said, let me go ahead and let you guys know, okay? Okay, Game 1, okay? It's going to be on Friday, October 1st, okay? It's going to be at 7 o'clock Eastern time, okay? So if you follow me on Facebook, okay, find my Facebook group page, WNBA Daily Swish. I provide a lot of updates, okay, a lot of news. I post these videos for you guys. It's just a place for you guys to discuss all things WNBA, okay? Get a little kick during the season. And I update you with scheduled times for the games, okay? So, if you're just as excited as I am, tune in on October 1st at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, okay? It's going to be a great game, great matchup. You've already listened to the key points. So, that's all I have for you guys today, okay? Like I said, if you're not following me on my Facebook page, look for WNBA Daily Swish. Okay? Also, subscribe to my channel. Tell your friends. Spread the word. You got other friends that are WNBA fans. Okay? Let them know. Okay? Because like I said, if it ain't hot, it ain't a swish.